Speaking about essential rules, so obviously it should be laconic and visually appealing, but don't spend too much time on design, especially on the early stage. I'm literally crying when I see founders spending $1, $2, $3K just to design a pitch deck. The most important is the sense, what you are writing there. You can use free tools like Canva, Google Documents or whatever to create this pitch deck. And visually appealing does not mean extensive design. It just means that it should be clear, clean, and not too much overwhelmed with the text. Your value proposition is the core of your startup and future business. So without being able to deliver it very, very clearly to a potential investor, you will never be able to capture his or her attention. Very often, investors like to challenge founders, asking them questions, why you need blockchain or why you need web3 or token in your project. Think about it in advance. And if it is not clear from your deck, try to make it clear. Showcase your team's expertise in Web3 and relevant industries. For sure, I will share with you later examples of different pitch decks, and you will tell me yourself if you understand, you see the difference. Yeah, have the data to back it up. Good practice is always have a data source to back up any data, any number that you refer to in your pitch deck. And when it comes to presenting personally to investors, practice, practice, and practice. I'm still maybe bad in pitching and public presentations, but when I did my first pitch to investors, I was so much stressed. I was practicing, I think, 2 weeks in a row, every day, 20 times per day with the timer to be able to say everything that I wanted to say just in 5 minutes. It was horrible, shocking, stressful, but very useful experience at the same time. Without practicing the oral pitch, oral communication, it is very hard. Very few people have organic, natural presentation skills or public speaking skills. Majority of people, they, to be honest, suck in public speaking. So if you feel that you are not very comfortable presenting yourself, please practice with the mirror, with your colleagues, with your friends, with your family members. And it really, really helps if you try to put yourselves in the investor's shoes. Look at your slides there. First of all, is it clear from the first sentences what you are building? And that is why we need the title slide, yeah? Does the market need it? Because if you do not prove to investor that there is the significant problem and the market needs your product, if investor doesn't feel it, then it will be really problematic to negotiate for the deal later on. Can you grow it to a huge business, and how? This is about market opportunity. How big this business? Is it niche business or is it potentially scalable unicorn? Can this team deliver? Looking at your slides, did you present in your team slide that your team can deliver this? Do you see any red flags there? Anything suspicious, unclear, any information missing? We will come back to it later in the presentation. How do you feel about these founders? And what is your risk-earn balance in the project? Again, try to open your pitch deck and look at investor. Are there more risks or more potential? It's about how do you deliver information in your presentation. Did you manage to show in your pitch deck that you managed to balance the risk factors for investors and consider all the growing factors? And the last one, speaking about FOMO, or the reason for investors to invest right now and not half a year later. Because everyone knows that right now their time to the deal is way longer. If it was a couple of weeks on a bull market, it is up to 4 months on this market. But the sense is what triggers investors to sign the deal now? Of course, it can be some factors like, for example, future IDO, upcoming public sale, upcoming listing, or whatever else. but it could be also other factors, like you already demonstrate significant traction, and right now you are ready to launch the public version of the product, which will influence your valuation significantly. So for investors, it's better to invest right now. Or you have already a significant pool of solid investors in negotiation, and either he joins right now or he skips. FOMO is another thing to consider.